him said that is yeah, yes, yeah, yes, it's not the matter already. And the father might be going to hide from this one, yeah. This is the God in the chapter. Check, 1, 2. Yes, are the reading. Yes, are the reading. Yes, I want to yes, yes, are the reading. Yes.
Look at you, looking at our sunboard, eh?
This I want to yes,
Look at you. Look at you. Hey, y'all please share the live now. Share the live.
Yes, I This I want
That one and name thing sing. So rap the body, I go fit my girl ring. And I'm beginning to the skunk hunting. Girl could have fat, me say girl could have slim. Hear when me sing, it name thing sing. Which part girl have been my next victim. And I'm beginning to say skunk hunting. Girl could have fat, me say girl could have slim. Hear when me sing. Well, me a want you jacking in the me bed, me at the king. So if me buck you is a buckle and me know me have to win. Me have to make it sting, put the way you want win. Worst thing you want, the thing you want, the thing with the rim.
Special up the energy will be alright. Man, I've been time stepper, so we have to take a stride. Hardcore lover, she no wanna pick a side. Can't bring your body from me ready to pick a line.
Me a chin sing, sure up my band, me have a pick what y'all win. And I'm making it and the skunk hunting. Y'all put the fat, me say y'all put the slim. Hear when me sing, it me a chin sing. Stepping on the bed, you have to be the victim. And I'm making it and the skunk hunting. Y'all put the fat, me say y'all put the slim. Hear when me sing.
Tell them money, agony in the mother, hey, uncle the property properly, hey. Tackle me, but that don't matter me. Can't like a panicky, yo, what's a calamity, hey.
Quiz every girl that quits school, not fit get dismissed. I don't get left and me walk it down list. Me quiz, redder than me split girlfriend, me get the gist, marks man when I go shoot. I wanna hear him sing, sure up my band, me have a clip my girl ring. And I'm beginning and the skunk hunting. Girl put the fat, me say girl put the skin.
Now, back to the hottest talk show on the net with your host, Russell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Situationship. Yes, from a male and female perspective. Tonight we have a great show in store for y'all. We're about to turn it up a notch, y'all. We're about to get a little deep into some serious conversation. Ladies, I need y'all to listen very carefully. I need y'all input. I need to hear from y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is about y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna lead tonight. My co-host, the hostess with the mostest, Elise Rose, she's gonna take it over tonight because I'm gonna let her lead. I'm just gonna listen because you know what I'm saying? I think like tonight, the fellas need to know what, ladies, y'all been lying to us for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We tired of this. You know what I'm saying? We need to know.
You never know.
Take it over tonight. This is a situationship from male, female perspective. Elise Rose, your host, Russ Sills. We're gonna be doing this here tonight for an hour. So we ladies, share this live. We need y'all input. Come on in, get on the Facebook chat. Let's hear from y'all. Let's hear some serious dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because we fellas need to know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hey, Andrea, my condolences. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you. My condolences to you and your family. Miss Claudina, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Maria Commission, thank you for tuning in. Trevor Fleming, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Dwayne Otley, thank you for tuning in. Stacy Liddy. Hey, my number one supporter, Stacy Rose, and much, much more. Make sure, ladies, y'all share this live. We need to hear from y'all tonight. Fellas, all we gotta do is sit back in this chat, listen, follow the signs. When we know these ladies listening, we gotta pull them up. Don't get too aggressive, don't get too physical now, but just pull them up on the game.
You know? Pull them up on what? Pull him up on what?
What'd you say?
Pull him up on what?
Pull him up on what? What you
Pull us
mean?
up. Pull us
What
up
you
on
mean? What you mean? We gonna pull y'all up on game, but
pulling
hey,
up
good
on
evening,
what
Elise.
you
Good evening,
pulling
good
us
evening.
on?
Good evening, Elise. How you doing?
Good evening.
Yes.
I am wonderful. I am nicely tanned.
Yeah, I
Evenly
see.
tanned.
Look at you, looking like a white girl.
Evenly tanned.
Yeah, I see. How was your trip?
It was amazing to see the community come together down there. Shout out to Williams Delight. I am a WC honorary wifey.
You know,
But it
I was saying about this Williams Delight. I never been
together.
Williams Delight Sound Farm. I never been to the place. I think the closest I've ever been to was the hotel on the Key, where you got to go over a little 2-minute little boat ride to the Key.
Over to
I think I've been to the boardwalk. I've been to the seaplane shuttle, and then I think I remember it had this club. I can't remember the club, man, but I remember that club, and that's it. I can't remember nothing else from Sequoia, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to my crucians though. Shout out to my crucian. Redwick, I see you, man.
So yes, y'all already know how this thing does go. We are not professionals. We are not psychologists, psychiatrists. We are none of the above. We are just two individuals who are on here sharing our opinions on the topics that we does be able to give a male and female perspective on. Most times it's adult stuff. Y'all already know these conversations could go way left and in the bush, but we don't care because it's just our opinion. It have nothing to do with proving nothing scientifically. It is just the way we feel about stuff. Either y'all agree, you don't agree, but either which way, we're going to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Y'all going to keep your funky comments to yourself, and you're going to let us get our opinion from a male and female perspective.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Latash, we paid you Latash to this one.
You know, he don't come after. He don't want to come after, but he don't want to come after.
He want, okay.
He don't want
to
me writing paragraphs and asking questions like somebody ask him something.
Latasha, I need your help tonight because I want to see how these ladies be lying to me, Mister. I could tell you. Go ahead,
nothing more than what you don't do.
Well, we don't like when it comes to, listen, we don't like when it comes to sex, man. Fellas, do you agree? Give me a thumbs up on the Facebook Live, man. We don't like when it comes
to, before. Most of y'all lie before. You don't lie about your stamina, you lie about your girth, you lie about the length, you lie about the time span of how long you could go for. Yeah, man, a man is a stallion. And then when you finally get a dude that try like a little pony, no.
We like my little pony, the little
right.
with the pink hair, the pink.
He could trot from here to there and then it's done. Then they want to be sitting all night long and that kind of thing. No.
Well, I mean, hey, in these times, you know, Elise, you have things out there if guys kind of lacking in that department, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody have their bad days, you know. You can't have good days all the time. We like them young stallion, you know what I'm saying? Where you can be hitting 2-3 things a night and thing. Nah, we need our rest.
But who want that night and day? Nobody want that. Nobody here running a marathon. Who got time for that? People have real life shit to do, like get up the next morning for work. Ain't nobody got time for no all night long. No.
Hey, listen, I to the point now, you're gonna get one good run, my son. I gonna make it work. Now one good run, you're gonna be satisfied. You understand? Nobody doing a 2, 3, 4 run there. Who the hell you think this is? This ain't middle school, high school, Russell. This is about to clock in 50 Russell. You know, got one good run in. One good run. Trust and believe. Yeah. I ain't gonna stay there with that 2, 3 and this. No.
Russ.
No.
So tonight's topic, ladies and gentlemen, mostly the women, because you know we have reasons for why we do this. Today I even learned from a male that he has done this as well too, and I was like, oh. So there are males who do this. I don't know how many of y'all out there in the pool, but men do this as well. So the topic of conversation is faking orgasms. If you do it, then why you do it? So first of all, we all know an orgasm is when you reach that astrological peak during sex. It is the goal of sex besides procreation. The goal of sex is to reach this peak, to have this orgasm, this seconds of this explosive feeling that has been worth all the sweat, the wig peeling off, the pulling of the braids, the hickeys, for the little aggressors, the choking, you know, this is what it all boils down to. Everything you do leads up to this one moment that is finished in seconds. It lasts long enough for you to be exhilarated, and then you go to hell to sleep. Done. Simple as that. No, you don't use that energy, you ain't doing shit else afterwards, you're going to sleep.
What are you talking about?
So there's a time where women, I guess mostly us, because that's what I'm hearing, it's mostly us, we just fake this event. Okay? Now, have I faked this event before? Of course. Of course. We're all guilty of it. Of course. Why fake it? Several reasons why fake an orgasm. The first one is because you want him to hurry up. He's taking too long. And you don't want him to hurry up.
He taking too long, so that means he damaging the nanny, or he just wasting the time. I mean, you gotta clarify.
Maybe it ain't no good. You ain't want to stop the man in mid-flight. That's like the pilot take off. You're like, oh shit, I don't want to go over there. Where you want him to stop the flight in mid-flight to turn around and drop you back off. Nah, you don't gotta continue going till you reach there and then figure out how you go where you were going. So it sometimes it's like, you know, you think you want to get the man a little bit because okay, you might not be in the mood. And then this is what the next part, he want to be acting like he on a horse track, 5 furlong, 6 furlong, all them horse track terminology. Like he plan to reach the finish line, all in your brain you thinking about, why is it almost time for my show to come? I need to hurry up so I could just go bathe and watch my show. Your brain thinking about everything else except reaching a peak because you ain't into it. Other times, maybe because like you don't get yours, or you probably get a real one. And he ain't get his, so like you gotta fake the shit now to be like, okay, let me make him feel he do it twice, so he really doing his thing, or you do it to boost his ego and shit like that. So by you making all the extra noise and touching the leg and making the face and making the song to go with it, you know, it might encourage him to come quicker. It might make him feel like, wow, I do this thing, I take this thing, I do whatever, and it's like, okay, whatever, that's what you think, fine, you know, but. A lot of time when people fake it, is it from past history of me doing it, is because you just want the shit to be over with. Either trash, or you just ain't in the mood, or you just taking too long, and you like, hurry up, because some men take that as a sign of, if they could tell like when you about to finish, they'll try and finish with you. So it would make them speed up or try to match you so that y'all could finish together, like how the movies will make it look like every time somebody having sex or making love, oh, we the climax together. Bullshit. That don't work like that. That don't work like that. So sometimes if you know what a person gesture is, when they get to that point of reaching a peak, it would make you either speed up too much. And women do it too, because sometimes when you could tell when a man about the thing and you want to peak, you might have to like speed up the intensity, or you might have to make him grind on you a little more, or do something else extra to help push you to make it with him or whatever. But for the most part, from my understanding, when it's done, it's because you just want him to hurry up. Just hurry up.
So let me ask you a question now. Latashi, he in the building. He don't start it. He don't start. Let me see what Latashi say. Latashi say, girl nowadays can't take hard wood.
But it didn't have nothing to do with
Latashi, girl nowadays can't take hardwood for an hour or straight cut. Men want to cock you off, you know. Hey, Latashi the 50s, you know. Latashi the mid-50s. Latashi still got a stamina.
I really wonder if he's talking about present tense or past tense, because
Latashi said that woman can't take hard cock. Hey. But hey, Latash, woman nowadays they don't like hard cock. They want you to be gentle, mister. It's only them.
No. Yeah, it does have moments for certain speed. It's like, for example, when you turn on a fan, most time you turn on a fan is because you're hot. It got 3 speeds to a fan. Some people will go straight to just the third speed, which is the fastest speed. Sometimes you might just get a little flush. You don't need the full hard thing. So you put it on speed 1. You might, you know, be a little bit more while you're trying to fan with your hand a little bit because you know it's doing so you turn up the speed 2. It depends on where you are sexually. Sometimes you just want fuck. You don't want nobody kissing you. You don't want nobody touching you and groping you. And then monkey fuck is like, listen, just give me the thing, hurry up, and let me get this over with. Sometimes you want the long, passionate caressing, you know, touching, whispering in my ear. And other times you want the savage mode where Pi is like, talk to me dirty, tell me some stuff, ring up my leg, push my hand behind my head and tell me reach my bum cheek.
Pull them braids,
like
pull them braids, pull them braids.
Even that,
pull
you
them
check.
braids.
You check, it probably got a few missing in the back, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But it just depends, because sometimes you have like, even like you might go out, and I don't know about some people, but me and hubby have this thing where sometimes like you're out and it's like you admire seeing somebody, admire your people live. Like it might sound weird to some, but we out, right? And they might have a person, a woman or something, like watching him, and it's like, oh, she might be watching his suka or seeing him do something for me or something. And for me, it's like, boy, when I get home, you ain't even gonna ask me, boy. You ain't even gonna ask. Like when the door closing, you're gonna feel like you're being held captive. You gotta send a smoke signal for help. It just depends on the mood, because ain't everything, like all the time is not gonna be love making. Like people don't want. Ain't all the time I want you whispering in my ear and asking me shit because you might get a bad word. Like, don't, what the fuck you whispering in my ear for? No secret. Like, if that's what you want, that's what you want. And it have times you find like you're sleeping.
But let me interrupt you for a second, and I'm gonna read Susan comment in a minute. But let me ask you a question. When I want it, like I want a lovey-dovey nonsense, I just want straight cut, right? How the hell? Tell me how I could catch a orgasm if I just want a man to just rap. I mean, your mindset is just you just want him to hit it hard, just constant knocking. How can a woman bust an orgasm, right? If she just want straight cut, the straight cut, don't stop. How can you bust a nut by a man just doing that? Talk to me.
Sex is more mental for a woman. That's why it's not the physical part of it. So mentally, if she done ready for this thing, whatever motion he go in, and of course we does adjust to the motion too, because the penetrating, as long as he's stimulating her clit, with every hard choke he give, if he, even though the penetration is more in the vagina, as long as he is making contact with her clit, you good. You good.
So a woman could bust you're saying a woman could bust a nut even though she gets a constant hard cut.
As long as that clit getting stimulated and mentally she's there, listen, he could get her foot up, she could forget she got arthritis and be in pain. And the pleasure will come there by 10. And then when she done, of course, she got my foot up so long. You ain't take it down. Now it's hurting me. Like she ain't gonna care about that during the moment. But there's times you want it like that.
Fellas, the key word what she say, you could drive caca all you want, but you have to put her in that mindset.
Yeah.
Sometimes she might not come to the room, she might not come to the bed with that mindset. You have to put her in that mindset. So that's what I'm trying to say. You go drive caca all like thinking you sweating, she sweating.
I have laid down.
But if you doing all of that, and you bust a nut, and then when you look you all over, you say, baby, you come, and she like, not yet. Because you thinking now you into more like hearing her making her kind of noise, but you ain't trying to pour in a mindset that listen, me some gotta be going hard. I don't set the move, whatever you're yamming it out, you're fingering it out, you finger it while you're yamming it, you know what I'm saying? And then when you start seeing again an eruption, then you put it in. Then you put it in. You see what I'm saying?
That goes with you learning your partner too, or just at least if it's your partner, like your wife, your husband, whatever. Once you know them and you learn them, you will never have to question what you need to do or have to do.
Right.
You're gonna know whether it's a rough night thing, if it's a love making, if it's just me and you try and get a nut, if it's more of a satisfaction for one and the other, like you're gonna know your partner. Now, if it's just a random or maybe just somebody that you're having sex with or something, then you gotta learn as you go along the way. Or conversation is okay to have prior to leading to sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but most of people spontaneously have sex. That's when you know it's play sex, meaning like that rough shit, it gonna just be like a one-hitter quitter. You don't know everything goes. Most of anything gonna play a part because you probably ain't even never gonna set up yourself to see that person again, because it's just a thing that happening at a moment. I see each other, you feel a chemical reaction, you feel the hormones raging, like what you feeling, what you feeling, you thinking what you thinking, and then bram, you end up doing the thing or whatever. And those kind of things mostly to go after each other body chemistry. You'll know like, okay, yeah, this one of them most part, like we could do some stuff. We could do some stuff and just go with the flow. If you
Let
and
me tell you
somebody
something. Let me tell you something. You make the comment about random. Nowadays, man, when there's a random man, he ain't trying to put no random in the mood, this and that. He just say, let me just get mine, I get the out of here. You know what I'm saying? So random.
But the female sometimes is on the same beat though, because when something is a random or a thing, most time it ain't just the man just most time the chemistry is done there between the two, whether they've been scoping out each other and playing cat and mouse in the club or whatever, the chemistry done there. So they already know like, okay, we know what kind of vibe they say. We have all had one-hitter quitters. We are all guilty of one-hitter quitters.
Right.
And
So the one-hitter quitters, that's what I'm saying. The one-hitter quitters, right? That you in your mind just
thing though.
right. Most but what I'm saying, with a random one-hitter quitter, well, I'm just asking you a question. Yeah. I ain't saying that you are, but I'm not saying from a woman perspective, a one-hitter quitter, random. Even though you don't scope on that dude, or you might like to see him, and then I say whatever, I contact whatever, I decide to do this thing, right? But what I'm saying is, do women still get orgasms, even though in her mindset saying that, okay, I know this dude, and there's a chances that I ain't gonna see him again, he might not call me or whatever. Do women still get stimulated? Do women still have that mindset that I want to bust or not, even though I know this is a random?
Yeah, because again, remember now, for a woman, sex is a mental thing. We don't, most of the time, we don't know when we want to fuck somebody before the man even get a clue that that's what it is she want to do. And it's because something done attract whatever. And then for the time she see whatever, and then things like that will happen. Mostly the way it would be for a man. So for example, a man normally does be attracted to a woman based on whatever he physically sees. Whether it's her shape, her skin color, her bum, her breast, whatever is that man thing. When it comes to a woman, chances that that's what's going to catch his attention first. And then after that, whatever else fall into play, whether he gets to talk to her and he realizes, she got a nice voice too, she talk good, or she intelligent, and other things will go with it. But most times it's a physical attraction first for a man. With a woman, it's not like that. Yes, it's like that sometimes, but most times it's not. No, if you're just in a club, somebody catch your eye, then a situation where like, okay, yeah, you go and you're like, you know what, tonight I think I want to do this. I want to have sex. I want to have sex. It matter with who, I just want to have sex or whatever. I got this thing I want to knock off. When you go, it's going to be whatever it is, catch your attention, whether it be somebody who's giving you the same play, while you feeling each other, or you picking up on the vibe, like, he watching me, or he offer you a drink and I get to talk a little bit or something. Sometimes it don't even be that. Sometimes you dance with me, I dance with you. We feeling it, our body's doing a lambada and it's like, hey, let me disappear. Bram, as far as the orgasm now, that might depend on certain things, because if she don't go anywhere in mindset that, yeah, I want to do this thing, I don't set forever, then cool, she might don't be ready to just get it pong into
so going. He ain't got to do too much. He ain't got to do too much. He ain't got to do too much.
Right, because she probably done warm up from time. She don't drink enough now. She don't hide.
A good thing, a couple fingers, she got to go there.
Even up to that, it might just take a little rubbing against the panty, pull the tongue up between the bum crack a little bit and pull up the front a little bit.
She might bust and
it may not take much. No, she might get torn off because now in her brain she picture Motombo, and when she get it is something else, and that might turn her off. So It just all depends. The man sex, my man might look good, whatever, and then the man sex turn out to be trash, and it's like, what? Like he killing my high. The same way how maybe for a
Hey.
man who might say, hey, this girl, look at she got this thing, and then when you look bram, he trying, and all of a sudden he realizing he can't get the land to nowhere. He ain't got no sidewalk, no backyard, no back wall, no none, everything just there.
Fellas, you get things out there that will help you. I promise you. I put a stamp on that. Not saying that I slacking in that word, but every man out there always want to get one up. Always. So you will try some stuff out there. Trust me. Ain't nothing wrong with trying. Ain't have nothing to do with just lacking whatever. But a man always like to have a one up, because if you see this woman there done already tell you, listen, we going all right, or you don't come in here for just a one shot or whatever. You want to make sure you're okay. All right, she done telling me what going on, so I gotta make sure I have the, I'm saying, stamina, because, you're getting older, you don't get like that no more. So I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong, fellas, to try things out there. If you know you're lacking, or if you know your stamina ain't 100%, try something out there. But be careful though. Read the battle. Don't listen to me and you get high blood pressure. You go out there taking them things. And hey, fellas, if you know about these things, cut them in half. Don't take the whole pill. Cut them in half. Hey, trust me, cut them in half. You thank me later, guy. If you take the whole thing, nobody gonna sue me and say JMO tax your situationship. Tell me to go take the whole thing. And I agree in the hospital because my pressure went to 360, 460, whatever it is.
Oh God.
Cut the pill in half, fellas. Cut the pill in half. Don't try to be no Tarzan out there. Cut the pill in half. Thank me later. Thank me later. But anyway, let me read some of the the comments. Susan, all the way from California, said, "Hola, what a topic." She said, "Nope, no faking. It's either it's great or it's not. I am real. He has to walk it up from front. So I am ready. My thing is, when a man wants to rush into driving without lubricating the track, okay. So you have to lubricate. Whether you're going to lubricate with your mouth, or you're going to lubricate with some oil, or whatever you get in the house. Be creative. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go in there dogging and you're lubricating.
And again, that goes with the woman being ready as well, because that means she probably wasn't ready to have sex. Because if you're ready to have sex, then he don't need to lube up nothing. You done ready because mentally you done stimulated to want to have sex, because something about the man done chemically got you going. Maybe he whisper in your ear, talk to you, because a lot of times when a man have to lube and do all them things, is because she ain't ready. So if she ready, yeah, okay, he might do a little extra before actually going in and doing the thing. But that just means that she's
Give
not
some examples.
ready.
Give some examples, some extras. Give some examples, because I mean, some people out there might be some virgins out there. So give us some extras what a man need to do if a woman ain't ready, or she dry, or she wet.
There's things you can do. You should not use baby oil or Vaseline, even though that's traditional things to use. Medically, it's not good for the woman's body internally. But hey, who am I? Google it and you'll see. But nonetheless, there are lubes, you could play with her breast, find another area of her body that has a lot of nerve, even if fingertips, sucking on fingers, sucking on toes.
Ask her weak spot. Ask her what's her weak spot. Ask her what's her weak spot.
Some women can't even answer that, to be honest. Some women can't answer that. They can't. But you just stimulate according to her sensories, like whispering in the air, even like kissing behind the neck. The nipples, again, that's a sensitive spot. Sometimes just rubbing your hand against, her inner thighs and stuff like that. Then of course you could go into oral sex. You could even use your finger. You ain't no gynecologist. Don't stick your finger. Don't put your finger no place down there. Don't do it.
But you're running the tongue though. You're running the tongue. You don't want a finger, but you're running the tongue.
Ain't nothing wrong. Just don't come down there acting like you're reading Braille and No,
If you're going
no.
up there, you gotta come down there fit with nose, lip, everything.
No, I don't put your hand. I don't, and that's just my preference. I'm not saying man can't do that. But I funny. You got fingernail. I work in the medical field for years. I'm very funny with certain things, like not having clipped fingernails, or if you're a smoker and you don't wash your hand and then residue on your hand, and then
That's
you
what
want
he's
to come.
saying. That's why he's saying a lot of these men don't into getting the going to the chingwang them and getting the nails done. They're going up and then the finger you. They just come from taking out a transmission out or care.
Or a lot of them do piss and don't wash their hands. So all them pits, fragments on the hand. Then they want to
touching the lever in them dirty bathroom.
Yes, mine but massage the palm. Then you want to know why next week you got BV and all kind of other thing. No, that's okay.
No, but you being real. You being real. A lot of men don't think.
Again, ladies, that's just my thing.
Right. Vansha said, or spit. I don't know if she was saying that you could use spit as a lubricant. I'm not too sure.
And you shouldn't do that neither, because it has be done, because when you're doing this thing, sometimes you're giving a little slabby knob, spit to come up with us, watch this stuff and see that they're very yuck graphic with it. But again, saliva that carry stuff, like why would you want somebody putting it on a man penis? Is not the same as going in a vagina. A man penis is an exterior body part. You could wipe that off and it's done. When you put these things in a woman, we now have to deal with when you pee your crotch burning you or your car itch or something, because now you put
Yeah. A lot of
man want somebody spit on your vagina. And then
a lot of man walking around here with periodontitis disease and thing you spitting at your hand.
What people look like?
Yeah.
And your mouth and gingivitis and thing, and you want them to spit and their word to put in you. You eating vagina is an external thing. That's all external.
So it's okay for us to taste piss and frat and all kind of. It's okay for us to inhale and swallow them things. It's okay for that. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
No. Most don't put no words in my mouth. I say, if you talk about piss and all them things, if you don't me.
I don't say you say that is that right for a man to spit on the cock and try to use that as lubrication? But it's okay for us to drink piss, swallow piss. Where I just come from the bathroom.
If that's your prerogative, then by all means, that's your prerogative. I ain't no. Some people want like salt on their food. They don't mind a little high blood pressure. If that's what you're into, then that's what you're into. Because I tell her before already, and I'm going to say it again. I had a sexual partner years ago who was into a lot of wild stuff, and he wanted me to urinate in his mouth, and I did. And that was just what he liked. So
Wait, come. I just need to confirm. I just need to confirm, Renwick. I know that ain't you, Renwick, but that's confirm for me. Confirm for me.
Not Williams Delight Massive. No. Not WD. No, not WD.
Oh man, hey, a lot of women into that. I'm thinking of squatting over, man, and pissing in the face and all that. Hey, listen, everybody have a little freak in you, but that you gone too far now. You gone too far. You nobody pissing in my face. You don't see I have 4 eyes now. I ain't get 2, so you gonna piss in my face. Now I'm gonna go blind because sometimes I woman piss. Someone I piss. Sometimes I don't drink water. So imagine when you drink water for the whole week and you will come, but you are freak nasty and piss in my face. That's all that damn Coke, Sprite, lemonade, all kind of thing you pissing in my. Listen, no.
It's going to just taste like an energy drink. It got spice to it.
I got a Red Bull, I got a thing.
To it. That's all.
Jesus Christ. And people think that's freaky. People think that's good. They see these porn videos and they think it's cool. Nah. That's where we go cross the line. We gonna cross the line. I ain't licking no body where you just come from bathing or you just come from using the toilet. Me ain't licking no body and them thing. You just come from using the bathroom. my mouth smell like shit. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Everybody have their thing that works for them.
That's why some of these men walking around here, the mouth stink. You're like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't honestly be thinking like these men probably yamming batty, man, because these man the mouth don't smell like shit for real. For real, like that shit there no gingivitis, periodontal disease. That man, these man into yamming bottom. But hey, let's get back into the topic of discussion. Fake it out, because we got way left with this thing.
Well, some of these topics are just fall off the feet.
Yeah.
That's just from the beginning.
Hey, King Lance said go to shower. I ain't even say go ask King Lion no more about that. He know about it. He said go to shower. All right, partner. I ain't mind you pissing at me if I digging it out and the thing feels good and you say I got pee now. Just go ahead and in the bathroom. I okay with that. But you're gonna piss in my mouth, you're gonna piss in my eye, you're gonna piss in my nose. We ain't doing none of that. No.
Why if you get pink eye and that's the cure? She curing you from pink eye, man. Stop it.
That's what they say. You gotta pee somebody. What you talking? No.
No, they take the baby pamper and you put it over the eye to get rid of the pink eye.
Yeah, for it. Well, hey.
Ask Latash, no, you know, ask Latash. Latash gonna tell us that one day. Ask Latash.
Hey, when you say what Latash say, what you train hardwood and woman boss or not, and she squat all of you is like shower. Yeah, I mean that's good. That's what I say, Latash. But we understand that, and that's all part of sex. When you're having sex and a woman boss or not might be stronger than yours, and she might mess up your stomach, mess up all around your nuts and things. That's good. But you ain't pissing in my mouth, you ain't pissing in my face, you ain't pissing in my mouth. I tried to get braces for 2 years now. I tried to get my braces. You're gonna mash up my teeth now by pissing in my mouth because I tell you something, I woman don't drink water.
She try to have the facial hair growing a little bit. That's all it is.
Jesus Christ, man. But I see a video part that sent me where this woman, he was really, thought that the girl start pissing him out, and I think in the mouth and like take up his face, the manners, and they doing the same. That's all he doing. She done pissing on his face when he come up, he like, I said, oh, I said, wait. I know old school, but god damn, man, shit. No, we pissing in you're pissing in my mouth.
That they like. People like what they like.
But I know a woman in here and this Facebook Live will say, but Russ, how you know when you're yamming a woman out? If she pissing in your damn mouth, you don't know that. Listen, when you're doing that, right? And the taste started to, like you said, when it started to taste salty, that's when you know, like, okay, wait. Okay.
Right. But again, just as adults speaking and having a grown person conversation, because a lot of y'all like to run with stuff and, oh, she said this and she said that because now I'm a swinger. Just so if you hear it, just know it. I'm letting you guys know I heard I'm a swinger now, so whoopee. But, just like, for example, if you know the taste of ejaculation, whether from the male or female, you will definitely know when it's not that. So you should have an idea as to when it's that versus something else, because it don't have the same taste. I could guarantee it don't have the same taste. It don't have the same taste. It don't. I don't have the same smell on top of that. So
yeah, that's what he's saying. Somebody man want a woman out there swallow cum and this and that. Somebody you don't even say get check up on a daily basis. Only God knows what she's swallowing. She probably might be swallowing a STD or something. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You got to be very careful out here, man. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with swallowing cum and thing, you know what I mean? But,
Well,
you know, fellas, if you know, if for some reason, if you know you're itching for a scratch, don't put it in a woman's mouth, man. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it. She got to go and you know, she, no.
So you're against
no, I'm not.
internal babysitting?
What?
You're against internal babysitting?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just saying disclaimer out there, fellas. If you know you're itching for a scratch, don't put it in a woman's mouth. Don't do that. Don't do
You
that.
got someone to ask for it, no.
I mean, no, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying is I'm not against it. I'm saying, fellas, if you know you have an STD, don't.
If you know you're sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When they got COVID and in your face, you think they're gonna tell you if they got STD? You think they're gonna tell you if they got STD?
But that's what I said. At least, fellas, don't do that. That's what I'm saying. You know, if you have a feeling that you know, don't put it in your mouth. Oh, nah, don't do that.
You talking about putting it in her mouth? They shouldn't even be having sex, much less to be worrying about putting semen in their mouth.
Listen,
but again, they don't even tell you they got COVID. They think they're gonna tell you they got something. Please.
Hey, you guys are worthless people out there, my son.
Very much so.
Worthless people out there. But let's go back to the orgasm though. But ladies, the question tonight is, you know, have you ever faked an orgasm and why? And we was talking before we got left that reason why ladies get fake orgasm because maybe the dick is small. He just does.
No, the smallness wouldn't make you fake an orgasm. Maybe you just, you might have been, because if you're gonna talk about size don't necessarily have anything to do with you even having an orgasm. As long as that man know what he's doing and he knows that your clit is the #1 priority when it comes to sex, there has to be friction against that clit in order for her to orgasm. That's where her stimulation comes from. That's where all that energy comes from. If you don't stimulate her clit, I done been on the phone texting and them kind of thing and having sex and it's like, you done yet? You still there? Oh, okay.
What?
And just on the phone, because it's like, it does nothing for her if she's not being stimulated, and that's the lighthouse of everything, her clit. So he could have the smallest Charlie, but he know how to still rub against the clit with every stroke he give. So even if she's not getting the sensation from the penis itself, just the sensation of him being able to touch and rub against her clit or hit against her clit with every stroke that he do, you could get her to come.
So size doesn't matter. It's all about finding that vocal point, that pivotal point at a woman's vagina, her clit.
Right, you just have to find, yeah.
So fellas, you hear that? So all of that big cock and small cock and big finger, small finger and thing, you have to know how to penetrate that clit.
If something is too big or too long, it's more uncomfortable for you to think. Now, again, everybody different. Me knocking the woman them that could swallow down bulldozer size cock and them thing. If that good for you, by all means, I salute y'all. But I don't need nobody in this scrambling up my eggs or repositioning my reproductive system. And then when
all this bit about I want a man with big cat. That bit.
I'm not in that category, sir. I'm not in that category. I'm not out there looking for motombo. I don't want that. Okay. What I have is substantial. It's great. Anything that is the thing that one can't stand up, be just long and hanging, look like they just hanging because it's so big. That's ridiculous. There's no need for them stripper wood. There's no need for tree bark. There's no need for that. A whole log. Why? What you want that for? You can't even put a whole thing in. You sit down and that you gotta be going halfway. Okay, you put a whole thing in. That's it. Ain't no more fun because now your whole cervix done relocate. And no, nobody want them kind of shit. Sex is supposed to be enjoyable. You ain't supposed to be pissing and bleeding when you done and all
Listen,
them things. No.
Vansha say you have some men out there that don't even know where the clit is located.
Exactly. And this is why it's a problem for a lot of women to have orgasms because they feel that the action of the penetrating is what does it for the female. It's not that. It is the clit. If you stimulate the clit, sometimes you could make she come without even penetrating if you know how to walk that clit or massage or use your tongue. You can even use the back of a spoon if you want to. Put down some ice, chill it, and use the back of a spoon. Once you could stimulate that clit, you won't even have to use your dick. I promise you that. You won't have to.
I ain't never hear about that behind the spoon thing. Wait, a plastic.
No, not a plastic.
I know, man. I know.
You put that a little ice, like when you got them ice. I tell you, I could tell you some stuff, but let me spare my name.
No. Don't spare nothing. Tell us some stuff because I swear, Elise, woo. I thought you was a little saint there, but you
I sure am. Don't you see the halo? You don't see the halo? Look at right there. You don't see? Look at it. You don't see?
Okay. I swear you grew up in a 7-day home, but golly.
7, I never been to a private school in all my life. Maybe I've walked by, but I've never been.
Okay.
No.
Hey.
I mean, to keep stuff fresh and going, even it's just for you to have this so you don't get bored, because when sex can very easily become routine. That's number one. It can easily become routine, which does create a lot of conflict sometimes in relationships, because it's either the woman ain't getting enough or she gain too much, or the man ain't getting enough or he gain, too much, or people having sex and are reaching orgasms. I know of individuals who would have sex with people and never get orgasms. No matter how much time they have sex with them, they would never have an orgasm. I'm talking about both male and female. So it's not just one gender. I know of males who would be like, why every time I fuck this girl, I could never bust a nut. And it's like, well, why do you still do it? Are you trying to find the day that you will? Like, why are still, if there's no end of the line, no finish line, no peaking for you, then why do you do it? Because it's more of a one-sided thing, because chances are only one person walking away from that situation, happy.
But is he spawn Kong Law or something? I mean, does he have sperm in his back? I mean, what is he talking about? You having sex with somebody and you can't bust a nut? Is he busting other nuts with other women, or if that person?
Maybe just that person just don't do it. I don't know. Maybe during sex the drive to disappear, because sometimes that'll happen. You may be all amped up, and then the person sneeze or fart or say something, you catch a whiff of the breath, and all of a sudden the mouth stink, and it's like, you know what? I don't even feel like doing this shit no more. I just kill the vibe. Sometimes the vibe is just. So if
a man busts a fart, a woman could get unstimulated that way.
If you listen, if that fuck stink enough to throw you off of your thing, you might be in your rhythm doing your thing, all of a sudden the fuck just fly back. You're like, you know what? I don't even forget what I was thinking about. Like, that fucking kill everything.
Elise, I ain't coming out. If that thing feels like I have to bust a fat, me coming out, running in no other room, busting a fat, waiting 10 seconds. I ain't doing all of that.
Most time
I ain't doing that.
When you're your person comfortable, you don't care if the fat in between or do a little thing. You might be like, what? Babe, I knocked the fat out of you, Miss Son. Let me hit it again. Like, you might find to make it a comical thing. You understand? But to just be with somebody and, like, I don't know. That's like,
but here what, Elise? What about when a woman fart? No, when a man, hitting it and she farted. I mean,
which fart are you talking?
I ain't talking about the bum fart. I'm talking about the cat fart. Yeah, the cat fart.
That's differently. That's
what I'm saying. So just think about it. If a man fart.
No, because I come in with a smell. That coming with a smell that make you upset stomach and no.
Look, I don't when don't swallow, don't do that kind of thing. Just hold your breath, man. Hold your breath for at least 2 minutes. Let me finish crack off or something.
Then when you don't have your thing with who you with, that may not bother you. You might even feel accomplished by bringing gas on it, man. I don't fucking know. It depends on how you is. You might feel like,
Oh man.
I give this man some good sexy farting. We don't find ways to brag about stuff. So it just depends. Everybody different. I don't know. It might be an accomplishment for somebody. I don't know. I don't know about me, but
Hey, Latash got a question for you. I ain't gonna read it because hey, Latash, she married it.
don't read it because I ain't looking at no comments like no.
Latash, she married it. Latash say, what Elise wrote, what is the best way to stimulate a woman clit?
The best way to stimulate her clit. What is the best way? That don't have a best way, but there are several ways that you
give
can.
It one way. Give it one way. Give it one way.
Besides the mouth, you could use your finger, you could use objects, you could use, because that's just the clit. That's not internal penetration.
Right.
That's just the clit.
Right.
So
but we talk about, like fellas, if you're gonna use your hand, make sure your hand clean and what's not. Fellas, if you're gonna use your mouth, make sure you don't get no cold or dry cough or no hack in your mouth. Just I mean, it's a lot of things you could use like that. You know what I'm saying? Finger, hand, mouth, back of a spoon, make sure the spoon is clean, not a spoon that, you know what I'm saying?
Not the one you just store the food with. No. You could
You
do
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Toys, there's vibrators, there's all kind of stuff you could
but
use.
it's so funny, Latash old school, Latash supposed to be telling us, giving us some examples. I mean, come on, Latash.
No, we don't need to hear the barbaric caveman style of how we do thing. No. No. Latash might send you jail. No.
All right. Ava, Vansha said even if the touch areas around the clit because there is so much nerve endings, they could make you bust. So it's
I give you an example. I give you a little private example. Sometimes if you're out in the public and you want to do those under the table in the movies in a dark spot, and you just want to, start horse playing before you get home. The clit, and I'm going to demonstrate with my fingers, like, you got your clit between the lips and stuff like that. You got a clit, and there, whichever, some people own out, some people own in.
Yes.
If you take and you pinch the lips, like the lips right above where the clit area is, you could massage the lips and it would massage the clit underneath without you even touching the clit at all. But you could use the lips as a farmer way to just rub it up and pinch it up and thing, and it will stimulate the clit like that too. And that'll be like a starter, like stop it, no man. You could even get to come doing that day. If you know what you're doing. I ain't said to pinch up like you're a teacher in school and they ring you up, friggin' pinch to correct you, but you stimulate like you're kneading with your fingers and say like you could do a little thing like that too, or you could even take a water bottle or something and you put between her legs and you rub it against, like rub it, okay, have ridges, so it resembles some, it rub against it. Thing of stuff you can do, yeah. I got to charge I for these kind of thing, This is information for free.
I've heard like shower heads, the shower head that comes off, that you could put it down there and just let it shoot, and a woman could stimulate like that too as well.
Yep.
All right, so Ava said not the clit alone. You gotta be real good if it's just that, my dear. So she's saying that not just the clit, you have to focus on. You have to be real good. I mean, real good, I guess.
Well, nobody is saying the clit you focus on. We were just speaking about the vagina itself. Earlier in the live, we talked about the nipples, the neck, the areas of your body that are very sensitive to touch that can create moisture down below. So no, we're not just focusing on the clit, but the clit is a big part of it.
That's the major part. That's the major part.
So the clit does play a big part in stuff. And again, everybody's different with where and how most of the stimulation comes. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. What's her name? Ava. There's no right or wrong way for that to be done, and everybody's different to how their body. So,
right.
you know, again, it goes with the
Well,
individual and what
you know,
like.
you know, I have dated a girl one time and her hair. When you play with her hair, lick around her hair and stuff, you know, that used to really turn on breasts. Woman, I mean, breasts is like a more another place other than the clit is a way a
Right.
woman
And your
really get in the
fingertips
move.
and stuff because you have
You know
a
what I'm saying?
nerve ending. So again, as mentioned earlier in the life, there are other things that you can do to stimulate for that. It's just that when we were talking about the vaginal area, dead on, bullseye, the clit. Like,
So Latash have a response for you. He said, what about using a cucumber? He said to rub to stimulate the clit. A cucumber? Hey,
when I don't use
hey,
cucumber to rub
Latash,
latex.
hey, if you see Latash ain't talking about no strawberries, nothing small. Everything he talk about is hard and stiff. You check it out. You check it out. Everything that come out Latash mouth is hard
What are
and
we going
stiff.
to do with Latash?
Latash look
I
like he
mean,
coming to
if
damage me,
you
sir.
know how to use, for example, like if you know, again, it all depends on the individuals and why you choose to incorporate in your sex life. Some people don't incorporate foods and stuff, again, for health reasons. And, you know, they just, especially with a woman, our vagina is an internal thing. There's not too much stuff
No more strawberries and no
up
more
in there.
chocolate syrup and them thing. Y'all don't do them thing no more.
You put it on the outside, but don't take your finger and want to be pointing it up in there and it's about let me lick it out. Nigga, your tongue ain't gonna reach up there to get nothing out. When you done stick up, when you stick your whole head in it to go up there and clean it out, then like you know, then you gotta worry about it sitting up there.
Look. They take the syrup, they point it, and they do this there.
Right. Right. 2 days later, you still, I could still,
You don't put all of that syrup, everything inside, and you do this there.
Again, to each his own.
Oh,
If y'all
man.
like stuff like that, it's fine because I've used fruits and stuff like that before. But again, I'm very cautious of the way it's being used because again, the vagina is internal. You don't want stuff living in there that don't belong living in there.
I could tell you.
You know?
I could
The
tell
next
you.
night, you want to go down there and he like, wow, come down. It smell like the garbage in dump. All of a sudden, he's smelling trash. The old trash and then fuck me car down the leak. No.
Oh, man.
Nobody
I
got
mean,
to
listen, I'm like I said, we're not professional, but we're just speaking by experiences and stuff. But on the real though, if you're planning to be freaky, I know everybody tend to take it up a notch or whatever reason, whatever how you want to be freaky. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that when you finish, you know, you handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Some people are, you know, get freaky, go all night or half a night, whatever how you want to do, and then you know, the next day come, they probably put on the clothes, they leave. They don't go and take a shower or do all kind of stuff until the night. So you walking around with all that stuff in you, all that stuff on you
a
all
good VI
day.
man, let me tell you something. A good VI man, don't make sure that rag with Dettol right there by the bed. So when you're done, you get a good clean up if you don't go in, especially if you don't belong there. You ain't going to nobody shower to bathe. But he got that rag with that Dettol waiting for you.
Or vinegar, something, some vinegar water, something. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, just make sure that you take care of yourself. Because like she said, you know, you don't want things staying there and settle and then days, weeks later, you know, you gain
So let me
UTIs.
ask this question to the women on the live and the men. We're gonna make this interesting now. The women and the men on the live. If you've ever faked an orgasm, which we all have, I don't care what I say, tell us why you fake an orgasm. And put it in the comments. There ain't no time to be shy and no, I gonna just read everybody else's comments and I gonna keep mine to myself. And no. So we're sharing our personal experiences. Y'all can do the same as well. Entertain us for once. Let's go in the comment section. And if you've ever faked an orgasm,
That's
tell
for the
us why
ladies,
you
though.
fake an orgasm.
Ladies, Just for the ladies, if you ever fake an orgasm, tell us
Just want the
why.
woman them to answer, cause you don't want the man them to look away. You know, I don't do it too. The only thing
No,
is, you cannot do it too often because a woman don't know when a pulsating. You could tell. Let me not say a woman, but for me, there's the pulsating sensation where you could tell, and the body, your body does kind of like relax when that it happen. So even if he making no sound, let's say you're coming or something, you got neighbors, you got children in the house, or whatever, you could tell. So it would be kind of hard for a man to fake. They're not saying they can't, but if you pay attention to a man body or you know your man body enough, that's if the people that man belong to you. You don't know when, when
But
they
how
don't
do
do.
I like to hear from a man? How do you fake an orgasm though? I mean, let me know, cause I ain't doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? And even if it wasn't all that, I still gonna crack off. You know what I'm saying? Like I still gonna crack off. I mean, you might as well. Might as well.
Anybody in the comments gonna tell us why they faked an orgasm?
Hey, some people probably saying, hey, look, when we ask that question, you see about 5 people on laugh. five, 6 people say, oh, hey, 9 o'clock, time to go. Oh man. 5, 6 people that say, hey, time to go. That's a very touchy subject, Mister, because you never know. I mean, you remember now, Elise, you got a lot of people that tune in, but people watch the show after we get off the
Right.
air.
We'll get it. We'll
And
get it.
and
So
and
we'll get
and
it.
and it is like, they're watching and reading, and then they see like there's a piece of their significant other saying something like, so that's what going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's a very touchy subject. I think a lot of people say, okay, Russell, okay, Elise, we hear from you about you don't get no fake orgasm story from me, mister, because I could tell you it gonna burn a lot of people's chest. Cause trust me.
Sometimes they
Oh,
say you gotta fake it to make it.
hey, hey. But I mean, I'm there thinking, did I? Uh, nah, uh, I never, not that I know of. I
Ever
mean,
know of a time when somebody did fake an orgasm with you, or like they ever tell you, like, like do people have these conversations with their significant
um,
others, or just people like, hey, you ever fake an orgasm with me? And most times they probably gonna lie because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But
they probably didn't figure out that, but they just say they didn't come. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
so I have a question. I go ask this for the man name. When a woman tell you that, like you ask her, chances are you're asking her because you want to know, I guess, how you perform, or you're maybe concerned for her not getting hers or making sure that she gets hers. When you ask a woman something like that and she tell you, nah, she ain't come, does that make you feel defeated, or you don't feel like you gotta go again because you want her to, or is like, well, you snooze, you lose, that type of thing?
That's a good question. I mean, maybe in my early days, if I asked and I didn't fulfill their need, yeah, it would be like, I gotta redeem myself, or I can't leave until she crack off. Ask me that in now 20, 30 years later. Me, hey, you crack off? Well, you got 6 more days in the week, you know what I mean? We could try again. Hey, wait, you crack off?
Yes.
Hey, we got 6 more days, man. You choose one. Choose one day and we figure it out. Or if I try again and they ain't work out, then I'm gonna say, all right, let me see let me go to the boat. Let me go to the bodega store and see what they get for men. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hey, listen.
Rossi, got 6 more days, Miss.
You got 6 more days to redeem yourself. I mean, hey. I mean, listen. Listen. Hey, your body change, your stamina change. I ain't saying that's an
Now,
old frat. I
so
still in
now
the
it
game,
becomes
but
a
I
race to
ain't.
see who finish first. Because that's what it's sounding like now. It's sounding like a race to see who gonna finish first because on your mark, get set,
Go.
do your thing.
Go. Go. And your mind get set. Go.
Let's see who will make it first. If
Hey,
she make
Mr.
it,
Look.
if she make it, well, you got 6 more days.
6 more, you got 6 more days, partner. Yeah, 6 more days. Talk to me.
Oh Lord.
But when Rick say, when you get yourself in shit and it's the easy way out, fun fashion for the coming. He says you got sex fast. Okay, okay. Oh man, he said only
Everybody laughing in the next room. So
I think a woman might fake an orgasm so as not to hurt a man's feeling. To avoid this, don't tell a man what you like so he can please you. Well, yeah, and that's understandable.
That's a
That's
fairly
understandable, Susan. Like if you for some reason ain't crack off, what she's saying is, you know, maybe like in the conversation, maybe when you roll over now in the bed, or maybe the next day, or even like when you're having conversation, just I don't know how you're gonna slide it in and tell him. I mean, it depends. Some men might be, men nowadays, they'll be all in the feeling. You can't talk to them, say things like that. Huh?
A little touchy.
Yeah, they might feel like, lad, me, listen. I to the point now, listen, man. Shit. I'm 47 years old. I've been sexing from in my teens. I ain't got nothing to prove. I mean, shit. What you got to prove? You know what I'm saying? As long as you make sure you crack off and you satisfy your other half, is fine. Now, if you older men out there want to go a young girl, and just know that when you're messing with these 21, 22 years old and you your 50s and things, just know that them girl is either two things. If you almost satisfy them where they got a lot of energy, the other reason why she messing with you is because of the money, because trust me, ain't no woman out there, them young hot steppers, they want to be, you know what I'm saying? They want to be, you know what I mean? And good. You check? So I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't looking on young nipper stepper, hot stepper. No. You get 6 days. If you don't crack up, we get 6 other days to figure it out. 6 days.
When you schedule for the week, book up with stuff, and you don't have time, how you fit it in? You gotta wait another week to go.
Hey, you get 30 days in a month. you get 30 days. Hey, if for some reason our schedule is so tight in the week that I can't redeem myself within the 6 days, well, we get 30 more days. You get 30 more days. 20. Yeah, I'm telling you. And I still with that shit, man. Hey,
we gonna go on that calendar. We gonna walk
fellas,
it out.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all, hey, it coming to a point now that these ladies out there, you go try to go and get 4, 5, 6 women, try to fuck all of them. And that's fine. Do your thing. I mean, if that makes you mature, if that make your hair make you feel like a man, hey, me not gonna bother because I once upon a time was that. But just know that that's a job. That's a job. You get 5, 6 women, you gotta satisfy 5, 6 women. Because if you snack off on one, you're getting cut off. And if you get cut off, chances are the things that she used to do for you, you know what I'm saying? She cut her off too. So you have a job. Just know that. And if you're lacking, if you have sleep apnea too, hey, I just went to do my 6-month checkup at the doctor, and the doctor was telling me, when you're gonna do the test, the sleep apnea test, I said, yeah, I got the thing, I gotta do it and send it in. She said, yeah, do it, because sleep apnea, it mess with your energy, your testosterone and stuff. Testosterone that deals with, you performing sex? So that now I was just chilling in the chair. So when she tell me that, I do, they say, oh, when you said doctor, I said, wait, I said, nah, everything cool with that part. But what you said, she said, yeah, I mean, you know, your testosterone, you sleep apnea, you're tired, you don't have any energy, it's gonna mess with your testosterone count. So you would like to, you know, go ahead, go do the sleep apnea test so we could figure it out so you could get the CPAP. We could get you the CPAP and so forth. So, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to lose energy in that department. Well, look, I say, say no more, doctor. I go take that home test this weekend. Trust me, Lee, because I said, that no, you scared me with that. I said, we good enough part, you know, but I ain't want to be in my 50s and my cat can't stand up and this and that. We're going to have a problem. I tell the doctor that. I said, yeah, my cat can't stand up in my 50s. I said, we're going to have a problem there. I said, that part there, I ain't going to go. She said, well, all right, well you know what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm quite certain there's one for that too.
What you say, what?
There are plenty of surgeries out there. I'm quite certain there's one for that too.
Surgeries?
I'm pretty sure, because if they could turn one into the next one and vice versa, they have to be able to make that work again. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, listen, I ain't trying to go that road. I ain't even trying to even like let it get to that point that I trying to figure out why my cat can't stand up. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That right there, I think might kill me. If my cat can't stand up, for real. If my cat can't stand up, I think that ain't gonna kill me, literally. I'm not saying, like, nah, that's something that have to work. Have to work. It have to work. That there you talk. It have to work.
Well,
if my hand don't work, you use the other 5 fingers, or you could use your elbow or something.
That's why it's good to be creative. That way you don't be dependent on one thing. It's good to be creative, find means of doing stuff, because sometimes shit in life happens, and then you have to adjust to things. But if you already had shit in play, then it'd be like, shit, I don't have that, girl. You know, we could still do this thing another way, and you got all kind of other things you could pull out the bag. It's always good to be creative, you know, find what works for you and your partner, you know, be creative, be spontaneous, you know, don't be too locked off from trying things instead of being judgmental about things. And you could take that however you want to take that, audience. You can take that however you want to take that, you know, as far as being creative and trying different things and being spontaneous and stuff, because these are the things that in the future would always give you options when it comes to spicing up the bedroom and stuff, you know, things like that. Like, some people have tried lubes and stuff. I tried lubes, like one of those ones that get warm when you think. I don't like that. I don't like that.
That I tried that before, and I'm like, how do that stimulate?
Like when you got a heater on in the can,
you can't get warm and think it'll feel like my cat gonna burn off or something like.
Right, you know. So
you know what I'm saying?
Like warming sensation.
Nah. Me ain't doing that bullshit. Nah, I do that a couple of years ago. I like this fuck feel like this thing gonna burn off my cat, man. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't.
You know, but it's okay that you just try shit, and then like the female condoms and stuff. Like, just experiment. Like, people be like, oh, you got female condoms. I wonder how that is. Well, try it. Just try it.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
The female condom? It's a condom like a man condom, but it just goes inside the vagina. It looks like a male condom. It's wider, of course. It has a firmer rim, so you fold the rim and you insert the condom, and when you loose the rim, it just opens up so it stays on the outer part of the lips. So when you're having sex, the man is inside of a condom in and out, so it also protects her. So if he chooses not to wear the condom and she has the internal condom, his penis is inside of a condom tunnel.
Nah, we ain't doing all that. Just put your fucking condom on, find your size, put your condom on, and go to work. We ain't doing all that. That's too much. That's too much. But
again, for the sake of just trying things, not
just
you know, you could try.
Condom on, do your thing.
You know what? Let me try this, Dave. oh, let me try that. Let me try hanging off the top of your body off the bed and just keep your feet up. Like, just try things. You ain't
Yeah. Those things to try, but we
Try some.
experimenting them no warm cock and still warm lubricant. I ain't doing all that bullshit. Nah, I ain't doing that shit.
No, just try things. You try things, and then you'll know that there's a wider range of things that you and your, significant other can do if you just stick to the regular.
When are we bringing back whipped cream? When are we bringing back whipped cream to the bed? Cause I don't hear nobody talking about whipped cream anymore, Elise.
I mean, it's there, but
Wait, it's too old. Like what? What's wrong with whipped cream?
first of all, I don't even like whipped cream. So if you want it and you like it and that's your preference, by all means, go ahead. But you ain't gonna sit down there and make a pie a la penis and expect me to eat it.
What the fuck you mean? You spray that thing, like man, yeah.
I gotta go take Pepto Bismarck and now I'm stomach upset from all this frat in my mouth. No, I don't know.
Oh man. Let me read some comments here. Let me say what let me scroll back up. Let me see. Robbie Gardner said, don't forget eating right and working out, keeping your body healthy, physical. Yeah, Robbie is a big, strong dude. I mean, they have a myth out there now, Robbie, that you're a big, strong dude, don't have no cock. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just asking. But I mean, that I just say, not saying that is you now, but I'm just saying that I always look at guys like, you're strong up, but where's the cock? You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, no gay shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But I mean, yeah, I get it. You have to be healthy. You have to eat right.
If you watch all the Queen's Men, there's a guy that fits that description very well. But he got a pipe to match. So
wait, did it show all of that?
It's a show or a real life. But yes, we've all heard that when they're muscular and big and stuff, they don't have the package to match the muscles. We've all heard that. I don't know if it's true because I don't too much care for the bulkiness, in a guy. It does look attractive, but it's not something that gonna make me like, ooh, he bulky, he got chest. Ooh, I want to. It's not nothing that does anything for me. Yes, it's something to look at, but it's nothing that's like, ooh, muscles, chest, bodybuilder. Like that's not no. Cause then you might want my fat ass to be in the gym with you exercising. We're not doing that. No.
You're doing all that. Hey, listen.
I'll go and watch it, but I'm not doing it.
I was growing up once upon a time, say, yeah, I want to be muscular. But now, like, when I hear that myth I'm growing up, I hearing about people in the past lacking in that, I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to get all that muscle. That's one thing I ain't trying to. That's one thing I want to make sure that I'm straight in that department, man. I ain't trying to be Mandingo man or whatever, but that right there, I have to make sure I'm good. Yeah.
Besides, when they're too big and they're too heavy, they don't stand up. They can't stand up because they're too weighty. They gotta use cock ring and that kind of thing for it to even stay up,
Cock ring? What are we talking about? What for cock ring?
So
I ain't been to one of them.
Fair share of male reviews. And the last male review I attended, I was pregnant with my now 17-year-old daughter. And I, it was on the Kontiki. And that was my first time like actually seeing a cock ring on a guy. And my first thing was like, oh, that can't be no fun because his penis was very large, but it couldn't like stand up. And he had a ring to just give it enough to look erected. But it was like, and then it was like, cute piece of jewelry.
I ain't doing all that.
Followed by the head turning and
I ain't doing all that bullshit.
Penis on the forehead, and then I was like, oh my god, my child have a butt mark of a penis because I get with a penis in my forehead, but stuff like that. But so no.
So no strong up man with no big cock.
Just not them kind of.
Back in the days, we men used to talk about, yeah, she got big pussy and all big, thing big. No, it's like yeah, you could look at it, but nah, you don't want to experiment that. You know, like, you know, we used to be fascinated, like, yeah, she got a big cat. No, it's like, nah, you need to stay away from that,
Wait,
them
big
type
in
of
what way? Are you referring to the external part or the
external
internal
part.
part?
Yeah, from like external part. Yeah,
But nothing
is
wrong with
wrong.
a little fluff. Nothing wrong with the fluffs. Cause
Yeah,
them the thing that
stay
we
away
bring
from
in the
that,
house.
fellas, because you're gonna work hard. We in these times we don't want to be working hard. You don't want to be
If
working
the
hard.
outside part dying on to work for
You
is
don't
the
want to
internal.
be working. Yeah, but that's saying that's alone. Like that thing will suck you in, man. No.
No, okay, see, you talking about the internal part. If you saying the internal part big, that's the one them weighing on no walls and concrete and no floors and nothing. They just when you say hello, it'll echo all the way to the back. If that's
Nah,
what you
I ain't meet nothing like that yet. I ain't trying to meet nothing like that. Nah. I be like,
yeah.
I be like, hey, Robbie, you in there?
You
Yell if you hear me. Robbie, if you hear me, say yeah. I don't want no.
when you say big, if that's what you're referring to, then I don't know about that. But if you're talking about the outside just being a handful of joy, ain't nothing wrong with it. If she got a fat front, she got a fat front, she got a fat front, more to look at. But if you're talking about the depths of the
But
ocean,
that's what I'm saying.
I
If
think,
it's fat on the outside, it ain't fat on the inside.
no, that's a whole number. The internal part is a canal, you know. It's if you look at the diagram of what a vagina look like, it's a canal. So the outer part is just the pretty part. It's like when you got a fruit, you got outer part, and you got inner layer. So most times you may not want to eat a fruit if the outer part don't look thing, but then you might miss out on the inside that tastes good. Because you just looking at the outside part. You may say, what? You ain't like that color fruit at all, you know, but then inside sweet. So because you judge the outside, you miss out on
You
something. And
miss
then
out on the
now,
sweet part on the inside.
right, and
Oh,
then it could be the opposite
oh.
way. They be like, what? That they look, no man, that they pretty bad. When you open it up, the inside rotten, or it ain't taste good. And then you might get a whole 100. The outer part look
Oh,
good and the inside sweet. You get a double A. It just all depends. It all depends.
so you said outside looking good, and when you open it up, it look what?
Open it up, the thing look rotten, or it ain't look like what you thought it was supposed to like, then it don't taste right. And it's like, why you trick me, man? This thing I buy. That's like when you go and you find some pretty grapes in Walmart, and then when you go buy them, you eat them, they sour. Then you get tricked. You get tricked.
Hey, sex is a job, you know.
Telling you.
Hey, Mr. Look,
But
hey,
all
sex
in
is
all,
a
on a
job.
serious note, like when you and a person have a connection, it gonna be good. You're gonna enjoy yourself because I
Yeah,
have
man.
a connection with
You
each other.
have to have a
Once there's a
connection.
connection, it's gonna be good. You're gonna enjoy yourself, and y'all would know each other bodies to know to feed off each other energy, to know, what's a good time, what's a good length, what's a good distance. Like, are you gonna know that because of the mood? Can you have times the part like I'm not a kisser. I've never been a kisser. However, in recent times, with my now husband, he's an extreme kisser. So he had to like groom me into that because before kissing me was like kissing your mother. And through the don't kiss, I didn't like that. But he get me to a point where now kissing is actually something that gears me for wanting to have sex because he does it in such a passionate way that it actually now becomes a stimulant to me wanting to have sexual encounters with him. Like
Right.
two, it'll be like, what, big man, you just like they say melting your mouth, not in your hand type thing. So again, when you and a person have a chemistry and you create something that works for you, it don't matter. Again, your clit might be a strong point, your air might be a strong point, your finger. Like for me, my fingertips them. If you put my finger them in your mouth and you start sucking that thing and stuff, you ain't gotta worry about the rest. It's all good. Let we go. Time to go. Fuck it up. Let's go.
So the conclusion of tonight's topic is like orgasm. We were talking about orgasms and why women are fake orgasms. So we come to the conclusion where that fellas, you gotta know your partner, know what her likes and dislikes, to avoid some of these fake orgasms. Know where her soft spot at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we focus more on the clip, but tonight, but of course we have other areas like your ears, your breasts, your fingers, just kissing people the lips.
Yep.
Just know your partner, what they like, they dislike. Maybe have a conversation.
Talk anymore. Talk, converse.
Conversation. Have a conversation.
When it comes to sex, like, are you an aggressor? Are you, just a taker? Do you give? Do you receive? Like, just ask questions that way you get to know and you don't have to assume. Because sometimes you might gotta figure the shit out on yourself by just exploring. Other times, a quick conversation would help you go straight to the
but not
goal.
even that too. Like back in the days, well, not back in the days, but a couple years ago, having a conversation with a woman about sex, she get turned on. Oh, that's how you want to talk about sex. Nowadays, like with all kind of stuff out there, with all kind of stuff going on, and you got to know what a woman wants. Have that conversation. Ladies, invite that conversation, that type of conversation into your one-on-one with whoever you're dealing with, whether it's a side thing, main thing, husband, significant other. Invite, be okay, be comfortable having that conversation. Don't think like that's all you want to talk about. You gotta know, because sometimes like in these comments tonight, you have comments where I think Van Shaw said that you have some man don't even say know where to click at. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, and I'll be honest, like women might think that you being a man or you being like a nice looking guy or a ladies man, she might want to you, and with the impression that okay, he might know what to do, but some of these men that macho, nice looking probably ain't experienced like daddy. All the experience with us, wham bam, thank you, mom, and they gone. But they never experience where like they know a woman body, what a woman body dislikes or what she likes. And you see what I'm saying? So have conversation, be okay, be comfortable with having those kind of conversation with your other half. I mean, we grow now, we to the point now, we in the 2022, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I mean, the internet, you have to be very careful with the internet, because if you're not paying attention, your little kids could be telling you things that you never taught them, teach them, talk to them about, but they're learning these stuff on the internet. So we have to be mindful. And the reason why I bring that up is because like have that conversation. So when you have kids and your kids now get into that area where they're going to be sexually attracted to boys and stuff, you know what to tell them, what not to tell them, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But again, it all starts from a man learning from a woman learning from a man. If you understand what I'm saying tonight. But it's a great topic. We had a lot of jokes, a lot of interesting comments from Latash Rabi, Van Shah. Who else was out there with comments? Oh, okay. Reba said, wait. I come in on the QSC thing and I hear it's big caca fat pussy. What kind of shit? Hey, Reba tonight. Reba tonight. Yeah. You late, Reba. You late. But tonight comments was about fake orgasms. But we kind of went left. We started talking about all kind of stuff. I mean, from golden shower to...
We talk about everything that we talk about.
Yeah. We talk about everything.
Based on the conversation.
Yeah, but I mean, we go on this is situationship from a male and female perspective. We are married couples, you know what I'm saying? Elise is married, I'm married. So we're comfortable with talking these stuff. Ain't nothing to be shy, ain't nothing to be shame about. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're not promoting anything that is wrong. We're just talking about our experiences, or people experiences, or people things that we heard, or people things that we saw. You know what I'm saying? So it's
And if
always
you
good
guys
to
have a topic you would like for us to talk about, feel free to inbox any one of us and let us know if there's something that you want to hear us talk about or you want our opinions on. Feel free to inbox and share it. If you see something on social media, whether it's a discussion topic or a meme or anything that you would like to hear us elaborate on more, feel free to inbox, Russ or myself, and we could definitely make a show about it and we could give you guys our opinions on how we feel about the topic.
And also, we did say last year that we was planning on inviting guests on the situationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's still also part of our plan. But of course, the first part of the year, I was busy. Elise was busy. Now that we are married and all of that is taken care of. Now we are also looking for guests. If you would like to join us on a situationship, you're comfortable with having conversations about your experience, your sexual experience, or any type of relationship experiences. If you'd like to be a part of a show, come on. We're not judging. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to call nobody name or whatever. You could just talk about your experiences, et cetera, et cetera. But we welcome anybody. We welcome topics. We welcome guests. Let us know. Hit up Elise, Rose. Hit up Russell's if you would like to be part of Situationship in the near future. Elise, do you have anything going on? I see that you was in St. Croix. Anything for the plan we're coming down to the ending part of summer.
Yeah,
Do you have anything planned?
There's a lot of unfinished projects that are still being worked on. Still trying to get Pump Talk Live back up and running with a whole new remodeled look and everything. It's just some personal things, which is I'm soon getting ready to display and let you guys know.
Okay.
No, I have no choice, so you have nothing to do with that. So none of that. That'll be the next thing. Oh, she married now. What's the next step? Gender reveal? No, we're not doing none of that. But there are some things in the work as far as mirrors, coming back fully loaded, Pump Talk Live, fully loaded, BITB, fully loaded. Call Me Beautiful. There's a lot of things that's being done. Just a lot of unfinished projects that we're trying to either set into motion so that for next year we're ready to go. So you guys, we're gonna be a little bit under the radar for a bit, but it's all for a good cause. Because when they come back, they come in good. As far as anything coming up on our end, not at the moment, but you guys just keep listening out, keep sticking to the page. Y'all already know I stick with the TikTok joke sharing because one thing I like to do is laugh. And I will always share a joke any and every day.
No doubt.
As long as I know you're gonna make somebody, they good to know you get one place they can always come to for a little joke. Check my page, check my story every day. I always got something there for somebody to laugh about. So other than that, your girl
life is good. Yeah, I mean, like, and on my end, I just finally got my copy of this brother. He's from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. He's actually in a wheelchair, but he wrote a book. He's from the ghettos, PMP. He just wrote a book called Dark Paradise, Kishani Henry, aka Billy Blaster. I just got my book today. So I'm looking forward this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy Blaster. He's from Passing Gardens, ghettos. He wrote a book, Dark Paradise, talking about his growing up in the ghetto. Read some of the excerpts. It's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to reading it this weekend. So I'm definitely looking forward to have him on my show, the JMO Talk Show, in the near future. Also, I had some other Virgin Islanders that wrote some books that I'm reaching out as well, that we are planning some dates to have them on the show. So, to promote their stuff. They have some really good stuff out there. And again, if you would like to join me on the JMO Talk Show, I know this is election year. If you'd like to come on the talk show and put your platform out there, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Just hit me up. Come on the talk show. Let's talk about your platform and get it going. All right. And yeah, looking forward for this fall. Have a lot of interesting stuff we can talk about until it's signed, sealed, and delivered. Just talk right now, but pretty much everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is good. JMO Talk Show, 8 years, and we still going. And appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support that everyone is giving us. Let me give a shout out before we go. Shout out to Reba. Yes, Reba said we have to do a couples talk night. Yes, that would be lovely. That would be great. We just have to find a good venue. Get at least about 5 good couples that willing to talk, not just be shy. And yeah, let's do that. You know what I'm saying?
I might have something for y'all in that case. If that's on high demand, Lynch and I would definitely have something for that. And y'all not coming with the shit. So
yeah, for sure, for sure. So let us know. Let us know. We could kind of brainstorm it a little bit more, Elise, and we could do something like that. I'll really greatly appreciate it. Special good night to K-Rod. Hey, Allegra, Shade of Chocolate. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Richie Lee, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Akila Joseph, thank you for tuning in. Robbie, appreciate you, man. Thank you for your comments. Frankie Gibbs, thank you for tuning in. Pamela, hey, Pamela. Hey, Doc, how you doing? Appreciate you. Hey, Chanel Francis, how you doing? I hope all is well. Michael Thomas, big up yourself. Kit Roy Lewis, thank you for tuning in. Van Shaw, appreciate your comments. Thank you very much. Hakim Wright, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Pogo, my classmate, thank you for tuning in. Susan, all the way from California, thank you for tuning in. Latash, our #1 supporter for Situationship, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Redwick, big up yourself. Natasha Joseph, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Melinda. Melinda, thank you for tuning in. Bunya, Emmanuel, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Kiera, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Charleswell Edwards, thank you for tuning in. Courtney, my classmate, thank you for tuning in. Steve Bailey, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Tekin, thank you for tuning in. Lenora, hey, Lenora, all the way from NYC, my cousin, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Charmaine, all the way from Florida. What's happening? Thank you for tuning in. Kyla Stevens, thank you for tuning in. Andre Henry, thank you for tuning in. Diamond Ricketts, appreciate you. Ava Fontaine, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your comment. Abdul, pick up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Been a while. Dana, Joseph, thank you for tuning in. Barbara Venzen, all the way from Florida, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Maria Dow, thank you for tuning in. Amika Henneman, thank you for tuning in. My niece, Sowo, all the way from NYC. And of course, King Lion, the future. Appreciate you, man. It was a great show tonight. Oh, also, let me say a special good night to my wife before she killed me. Hey, Tiffany, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Love you. All right. So it's been a great show. It's been a great show. Hey, listen, when I hang up from here, I'm going to see what she think about this show, because I know she say, they talking so much deep stuff. People going to think I'm a freak. You know what I'm saying? But we really appreciate y'all, man.
Stephanie, you're a wife. It doesn't matter. That's your husband.
That's your husband.
That's your husband.
We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's 9:41. All right, next week, hopefully I could confirm this guest for next week for the JMO Talk Show, and hopefully we could get back Pump Talk Live on the air.
Yes,
we ain't going nowhere. This weekend, I'm going to be at the baseball game, the Braves-Bills baseball game tomorrow night at Truist Park. It's Virgin Islands night at Truist Park. The Braves versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think this whole section is sold out. We was giving away some free tickets on the GMO Talk Show. Now I heard that all the tickets on that section, the 400 section, is sold out. So we're looking forward for a great amount of VIP people tomorrow night at the Truist Park. That's tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I think, is backyard barbecue at Imani's house in Latonia. All right, so that's it for this weekend. Y'all be safe out there. Ladies, be safe out there. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. Just be safe. I don't know what's going on with the world, if it's being purging or what, but just be safe. Whatever you do, just be safe. Even if you're having sex, be safe.
So I don't fall out of bed.
Don't let hey fellas, don't let a woman piss in your mouth after she drink water for the whole week. Don't let her piss in your mouth. Don't let her piss in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Full of nutrients and them things. I wanted to do in the desert. They tell you pissing the thing and put it on your head to keep you from dehydrating and that kind of thing. Something to do.
What? I never heard that one day. I never heard that one day. What? Oh,
yeah,
no.
Put on the clothes and wrap it around your head.
Pissing on my head.
And that kind of thing.
Nah.
You don't watch Discovery. You got to watch Discovery. That's what it is.
That's what it is? Walk around smell like a piss of pan and thing. Nah.
That's all right. At least you know the camel won't pass you. You and he be friend out in the desert.
Oh man, but hey, fellas, hey, do you? If you want to be freaky with it, do you, man? Just know that you have circumstances, you know, you get that little piss in your eye, you might go blind. I'm just saying, ladies.
Or you'll never have pink eye. Or you'll never have pink eye. How about that? How about that? You won't have to waste money buying Vitamin.
You won't never have pink eye ever again.
No. Okay.
Oh man, but anyway, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Have a safe weekend. Be safe wherever you are, man. Appreciate the love. Elise, we're gonna talk, man. It was great tonight. Thank y'all.
Always.
All right. Hey, Karima, all the way from DMV. Thank you for tuning in. Rena, thank you for tuning in. Robbie, Caribbean Series, thank you for tuning in. All right.
Robbie.
See y'all later. It was fun. Love y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace. And grease, one love. Oh man.